We're finally here. After this whole bracket, you finally have grands between Herdez and Ignited. You'll note that there is a little 1 next to Herdez's name. That is because the one advantage you get for grand finals is you start off with a 1 game advantage. You only need to win 2, so it's first to 3 total wins. So Herdez needs to win 2 races. Ignited has to win 3. So that's the storyline here. If you take a look at the bottom, Ignited on that whole losers run, lost in the first round of quarters, but has made it all the way back to grands. Quite an accomplishment. Most people can never really do this, even in like other tournaments. That shit's hard.
I mean, she just been on a roll since losing. Just hasn't dropped a race since.
Sometimes it just takes that loss to like kick you into high gear.
Yeah.
Herdez really doesn't know what that feels like right now. So let's see if she can take him down a peg.
And also, this card is very nice for these hitlist settings. I'm a fan.
He's a very special card.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about this a little bit before stream started. Nothing looks too horrible. Like, Larxine's probably the worst one on the card.
Well, the only thing that looks a little annoying is the fact that 7 of them you need to find the world items for. One of them's just available to start.
Yeah.
So who knows where everything's hidden?
We get into
some
this.
menus.
Yeah. Herdez doing his big menus.
Ignited going into Agrabah to get rid of her death abuse, which is what she usually does at the start of these races.
Yeah, especially again on Wayfinders coming back like.
Oh, Goofy.
Oh, Goofy!
Oh, no.
Goofy Tornado! Goofy the idiot, let's go.
Good God, Goofy. Meantime,
All right.
Herdez gonna do Beast Castle.
See, Herdez doesn't. Oh, wait, does he have Goofy working?
No, he took time during.
No, he doesn't.
Tornado.
Tornado's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as
Both
Goofy
of them are
doesn't
getting
like
trolled.
go towards them, he's like barely fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought Herdez turned everything off, but he didn't turn Goofy.
Did Ignited turn the stuff off
Yes.
too?
I don't
Yeah.
think she took off the tornado. Like, you can like make it so that
Well, I
the
meant,
odds
like-
of him using it are lower, but no, yeah, he's on Sora. So
Yeah, I meant like just told them to stop attacking.
Stop it. Yeah, she told him to stop attacking.
Yeah.
okay, she's just doing death abuses right now.
Yeah, she's just
Meanwhile,
doing
Herdez
all the
will
death
actually
abuses.
commit to the
So yeah,
shotgun.
straight over to LOD and then Halloween Town.
Yep, this is probably one of the couple of times we're going to be seeing ladders, because unless there's an item hidden there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta hope for, if you're a ladders fan, you gotta hope for spoiler hints to
Herdez
world item.
did just find Glide 3.
Ooh. At least they start with
Or was that Glide 3
Quick
or was
Run.
that Quick Run 3? Excuse me.
Oh, quick.
But they start with 2, so again, not a huge issue.
Alright, we'll check the last 2 chests. I have seen some people who just leave it Bell's room and forget these 2 chests out here.
Yeah. Very easy to do.
Alright. Really nothing in BC. I mean, what is this? Accessory, and that was really it.
And on to Agrabah. Probably go through and check all these chests.
Probably go up to
United's
the.
doing Halloween Town.
I would assume Herdez is going to go all the way through the Abu minigame.
I mean, yeah, it's a progression point, except he didn't turn Goofy off, and now Goofy's trolling him too.
Herdez gets trolled by Goofy as well.
Oh, he was already getting trolled by it in BC. Now he just forgot.
Yeah,
No,
now he just gets
this
double
one-
trolled.
No, this one's on his fault for not turning like him to Sora attack.
But Goofy died, so it wasn't the worst. Like, he eventually did
Goofy.
die.
Yeah. Yeah, first look at the shotgun in Agrabah.
I'll say no important checks even from Ignited side. Hometown still holding out. And also should probably clarify that both racers didn't agree to any special terms or anything. No slightly hard or anything like that. And also in terms of bans, let's see here. Herdez banned Yeats, was first to ban. Ignited banned Path and Worlds, and then Ignited opted to pick Hitlist instead of Avian, which I think is fair. You picked the format that you did a decent job in compared, and that at least Herdez didn't play in necessarily. Technically, Herdez did win their Hitlist race versus Silenza in winners finals.
I feel like Hitlist has a little bit more of strategy involved with it, kind of, because ABN you're going everywhere. You know what I mean? You got to blue out everything. Here you can kind of be like, okay, what am I getting rid of? What do I have the tools for to make it quick?
There is some strategy in ABN, especially if you know like check density and whatnot. The strategy really just boils down to how long can you hold off on getting a magnet or other tools to speed things up.
Yeah. So Agrabah having nothing up to a boo.
There's one last check here, but I doubt we're gonna get anything.
Who gives it to you?
Are you sure you didn't put on slightly hard?
No, if it was slightly hard, they'd have everything they wanted.
Nah, they'd have at least one check on slightly hard.
They already have. Well, I mean, Ignited has a cure already, so.
Oh yeah, well, they won't.
Oh, on levels. I didn't see that yet.
All right, wow. Hey, Donald has a cure now.
Okay.
How convenient. Alright, SP shotgun. Wonderful was shotgun.
Pride Lands had everything to start.
Nah, it doesn't.
I'm
Surely not this time.
Surely. And also, surely there's not a money pouch just hidden in World That Never Was.
Well, it's not on the card, so I don't know if they'll ever get to it.
Yeah. Well, I meant just in the shotgun.
It's not.
It's okay. It's Roxas has the money for Outlet. He just got lost.
Yeah. Got trapped.
Man, this is an insanely dry start. I think I've seen like two good things. Actually, maybe one good thing, which I think was Moon Amulet, if I'm not mistaken. It was either Moon Amulet or Star Charm. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, the seed generator was a little sad that it didn't have, or you accidentally gave him the master seed. That's what happened. The card was still Wayfinder.
It was Star Charm? Okay, thank you, chat. My brain turns off when I see them. I'm just like, oh, it's a 2/2 accessory.
Right. At a certain point, like Slayer's Earring, Star Charm, all of them just kind of blend together.
Alright, so is DC going to have stuff?
I don't know, but I feel like Ignited's... If you're Ignited, you just got to go ahead and go through Mini Escort.
OCN.
Those will work.
Oh, okay.
That Hades is open now.
You know what? That is big. That's one of those you don't want to skip, really.
Also, I don't think we've seen a shop, have we?
Not yet.
No.
There's 3 items there.
Oh, hey, Glide.
Oh, and there's Glide 3.
Yeah, you're just a little bit early. You misread the spoiler log.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright. I don't know if you do mini escort in these. It's not on the card necessarily. Obviously,
nah, I would.
Ignited is checking those 2 checks.
I would, just for the fact that it's the progression points.
I
don't know. There's other stuff with progression points that are...
Doesn't look like they're going to. That's fair.
I mean, there's no indication that there's an item there. If you see like a world visit unlock, like if say DC gets hinted immediately on this first hint, because I don't think... Oh no, Herdez is going to have the first hint. Oh, Promise Charm, there's one.
Well...
But basic, like, if you don't see it, I don't see a reason to push it. There's no Marluxia or Pete on the card, so there just doesn't seem to be as worth.
That's really
it's just progression point. Obviously, if they were like starving for progression points, I could see it being a good play, but I don't think they are, with the fact that they still can go through Beast Castle, which gives you 3 up to Beast, so... Ooh, Magnet Burst.
Magnet Burst, alright. Finding that magnet
All
burst
right.
early is always
Wow,
an issue.
that is an awful first hint. Oh my god, that is terrible.
Oh,
Is that just what we're seeing now? Oh gosh.
yeah, and
Huh.
Ignited doesn't have it right now, so she's probably gonna find the second chance, then get the hint after saying hi to Simba. Or maybe not get the second chance, who knows? It's
You
not
guys were
really-
right. Pridelands had a nothing.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Herdez just kind of stays away from it now. I mean, it's not useful. May just think about that being
even,
on his
like, the
sack
second
list.
chance isn't useful. Okay, we are checking shop.
Proudfang,
Oh, okay.
Ice Cream, and I think, what was it, Sword of the Ancestor, I think?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you do have Proudfang, so you can do it. So that makes sense if you want to do it
Yeah,
eventually.
no,
I mean,
they're-
that's the good thing for Ignited. Like, while they are pushing into basically a dead world, you are pushing towards a goal.
Right.
Yeah,
That is a
I
big thing.
definitely looking at it, I would definitely feel comfortable just doing Pridelands now and more so. Just because, I mean, there's
Right.
points there. It's a goal you can work towards while looking for everything else. Because right now, as far as we know, there's only 3 goals available. Just because we only know the OC item currently.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see where. I'm just afraid of how this may have been cursed. With this many checks not being found, I wonder if they're all hidden somewhere in like. What if we don't get to escape Eat the Bear?
Well, there's skill and
Not
crossbones, which
again.
does nothing for you, but yet that we know of.
Okay, TT shotgun. I like this.
Going for that check density.
Still no second chance for
To answer a
Ignited.
question in the chat, probably the 2 you wouldn't recognize on their hit list are Thousand Heartless and Ground Shaker. If you're confused about any of them. Sorry about that, Geek. I cut you off.
No, you're good. That's a good thing to point out. Yeah, the Wayfinders hit list settings play off a different goal list. No super bosses, or sorry, no Data, no Sephi, and no Terra super bosses, but the AS fights and second visit bosses are on the list.
Yes, so that is the top one.
Yeah, Ignited going to Agrippa, and yeah, no, she did not find the second chance in Pridelands. Not like it's really that
Yeah,
great
it's
of an
not
ability.
like it's a huge issue, and like we said, like seeing that. Now, Ignited doesn't know this. I don't think they visited the shop yet, but seeing that Proudfang in the shop, you're most likely just gonna,
A fire and a cure so far in Twilight Town. Where we already know where Kira is. We just need to know that last cure, and we're done.
Yeah, right. That's the seed, right? Just find the 3 cures.
Torn page, okay.
Oh, we're
Now,
on the
do you
way to
do
eat the
minigame?
bear.
Do
You
you
eat that
do the minigame
bear.
for a prog point. How desperate are we?
No, they won't be doing the minigame unless they see like a bunch of world items. Once they see a bunch of the world items hidden in 100 Acre Wood, that's when they'll be doing the minigames. Because I got a gut feeling that membership card is hidden in Spooky Cave.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, why are you putting that evil on him?
If we don't see it early, it's got to be somewhere bad.
Okay, Ignited finally getting the attack that breaks it. Oh wow, Combo Master. I missed that from Herdez's side.
Yeah, we were trying to. Those first shotguns are really hard to keep up with some people sometimes. Like when everything's popping up.
But at least we get to see both racers, so we may get to see what we missed.
Yeah. I also wouldn't be surprised if somebody finds like Trinity or Limit very quickly, that just a straight up finish STT because it's quick progression and it is finishing a goal.
I have to agree with you on that, especially with how little they have currently. I mean, especially if it keeps going like this. I mean, just clear SCT. Maybe there's just everything hidden there.
Yeah, it's possible. Like obviously finish all these shotguns, get what you can, but at a certain point you're pushing into stuff when you could just go to STT, finish a goal, and have a bunch of progression points from that.
Yeah, Final Form could just be hidden there.
Ugh. 'Cause, 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 'c See where Ignited decides to go now. Okay, they're
Okay,
going to.
that's a shotgun.
That's a smart.
They'll
another shotgun.
get skill and crossbones, but that will be nothing really interesting.
And then Herdez, because they got that torn page, is going to go into 100 Acre.
Okay, just a piece of paper for now.
Useless piece of paper.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
an
drive
okay
gauge
drive
up
gauge up.
isn't horrible. Yeah.
That puts you at 8, so you're okay. You know, maybe you consider
Herdez-
forcing final.
If you decide to have to force final, that's good for you.
Yeah, I think Herdez could push the mouse just because they're kind of like starving a bit for info now, maybe, or for really places to go to because they kind of. I don't think they want to touch STT until
Yeah, it's
Trinity or Limit
Well,
Form.
Trinity or
you
Limit
have
Form
a
is what
fire.
pushes you straight there.
A fire, yes.
Fire
would
is
still
like
be-
your absolute worst bare minimum.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they would have to really, I think, honestly, just be like strapped for info and just then they just kind of just send it because it's like, yeah, why not?
Oh, for sure. But
I feel
what
like
is an
Herdez's
option.
next move is Pride Lands. I don't think
Probably.
they've done that yet. Yeah.
I don't know, but I get because you have that hint. Really, all you'd get from that Pride Land is one prog point. So if you think you want to get that one single prog point, sure.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I guess he does have it hinted, but
Because like in
the reason I say
theory,
Pride Lands
you
is
could
because
just
she's seen
ignore
the
all
shop
chests.
and also knows it's a goal.
Yeah. So you might just like push off Pride Land until you're like out of options.
Ready to go. That's fair.
Because you can actually literally skip every chest if you really want to think about it. There's nothing like you don't need second chance necessarily,
Yeah.
especially for beginner
Oh.
second chance.
HP?
You don't need Promise Charm, right? So
No.
all you
It's
really
not.
want
Nothing's
is just
on
the
level
goal.
50.
See, we say that now. Yo, Kisu, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it.
Bone Fist on HP, so that's a fourth goal open for Herdez.
Yeah.
So there's only about he only needs 3 more to be unlocked.
Yeah, it only needs 3. So you need either Identity Disc, Membership Card, or Beast Claw. Or wait, I'm missing
Well,
one.
Scimitar requires.
Well,
He also
Scimitar.
needs a Thunder. He also
And you
needs
need
a Thunder
magic.
and a
Yeah,
Blizzard.
you need magic if you're gonna do Scimitar.
Yeah, he already has a fire, so that's 1/4 of the way there.
Yeah.
Oh, they have Scimitar now, so just need
yeah.
magic.
Well, he marks this as ready to go, but hate to tell you, Herdez, you still need a few things.
Well, he could just end up accidentally running into
We
Agrabah
have seen
2
that.
without magic. Yeah, we have seen that. I just don't know where.
I don't know.
It's happened to everyone.
At least one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've all been there at least once.
Yeah, this is a pretty rough Bailey. Don't really have really good combat tools for it.
Yeah.
I mean, doing the any percent strats with getting dual stances out, which is nice.
There's the dual stance.
Yeah.
That was
He
a
got
good
lucky.
one.
I was gonna say Herdez got lucky with some of the grouping there.
Yeah.
Which is a good segue into their magic and strength stat are not amazing.
Ah,
11 and 16 at 12, 13.
are we seeing a defense seed?
Well, Herdez hasn't really, I think, tooled as much. Also, is missing a couple
I
levels
don't think
compared to
so,
Ignited.
but like,
Ignited's a better stat.
Ooh, Stitch. Could be useful
Alright,
for
there's the
later.
Pride Lands. Now again, you could ignore every
Ditch could be
chest.
hurt.
You could go straight to Simba if you wanted. Would save you a little bit of time.
He's probably also looking
I-
for maybe like Hori. From his
yeah, there's
perspective.
still too many good options.
Or like a finisher.
Yeah,
Okay, Goofy is ruining things.
seriously.
Okay, now this is a little rough.
This is where
Needs
you
to-
gotta.
okay.
Goofy's ruining things again.
Well, I would
Goofy?
say the mistake is you need to not target the one Goofy's making fly in the air.
Yeah.
That's probably the one mistake. Well,
and then
sorry,
Goofy
target
made up for it
fixation
because he
is a
kept the
real
other one
problem.
away, so that's good.
Yeah, so with Goofy, like, constantly doing Tornado and keep the other one. If you target the other one, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Target fixation is something to sort of keep a little bit in.
Oh, here's something I just remembered. Ignited with the Magna Burst because it's on level 15, I want to say.
Yes.
So that'll make
So that
Bailey
is going to
fight a
speed
lot.
up Ignited's Bailey fight, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with that Magna Burst, maybe in Column Master, you could just maybe say screw it and do OC. Wouldn't be as fast, but with the tools you have, I don't think you'll get any faster anytime soon.
Yeah, but she's about to come up to the same info, so I mean, OC wouldn't be a bad, like, starting play, at least, going through. I mean...
We'll get a new
you're
hint,
out.
actually, momentarily, from Ignited side. Herdez also about to get that hint soon. If it hints OC, I feel like you full send it, if it's a good hint.
Yeah. Especially on Ignited side with that Magna Burst. Honestly, some of the, like, there are a couple bad places you could see, but not too much. I think the worst place you could get hinted right now is Port Royal.
I almost
Maybe
think
the
one of the
World End
I would say
better
the one
ones...
it was would be dumb.
Oh, Proof of Peace.
Okay.
And we see Disney
Ooh.
Castle.
That's
So
not
there's a reflect and a torn page left in Disney Castle.
That's not worth
That's not
it
really that
immediately.
That's rough.
Unless you see like 100 Acre Wood get hinted, really.
Yeah, that's
It's
that.
not.
It's not a horrible hint because you now know, at least know where a reflect is, and like if you're starving, you know what I mean? Which they're starting to get there.
I mean, even with their like position,
and, like-
there's still STT you can do over going for. I mean, they do have a fire at least to get through some of it.
I feel like it depends on where your points are before you do STT, because like if you're close, because you can get 2 points off of the mini push and then Pete real quick, decently quick, and that could get you that next hint that might get you Limit or Trinity. I feel like it depends on where they are necessarily.
I will say, you have 2 draws, you have a jackpot, I'm looking out this menu. Doing STT doesn't sound that bad. Like, the worst parts about STT, I would actually say, is maybe the nobody fights, the forced nobody fights.
That's going to take a
Your
little
struggle
bit.
fights, they're gonna be easy. You just sit there, you hit fire, they drop all their orbs, and it's maybe
looks
like a
like
15-second
they're-
fight at worst.
Looks like they're both going straight to Beast. That's at least gets them another hint. They just want the info
Yeah,
at this
that'll get
point.
them Herdez.
They hardly have anything.
Yeah, this
This is a fun one to watch, but to play the seed looks kind of rough.
Yeah, you're a little barren right now.
But I mean, I like this play because they got to do Beast Castle's potential as one of their potential goals. So it gets them prog points, plus also gets them a little closer if they find Beast Claw. I mean, they could still sack it, but I mean, if they get Beast Claw, they're probably not sacking this world. It's too short.
No,
after you
it's
get the
too
Beast.
short, too easy to do.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a pretty quick fight from Ignited. We'll get 2 easy prog points here. Just needs to get the Beast Room for the last point for the next hint, which will hopefully be useful. If it hints 100 Acre, and it's just like a dead world, 100 Acre being dead, that'd be super unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, hey, Kiraga. Well, you found it.
2-1.
They can't say you didn't give him magic. You gave him all of the cures.
This seed is a bit of a troll seed.
Yeah.
The generator really just said, yeah.
This is
no.
what we get for taking a week off. It built up all of Geek's like bad seed energy and just dumped it into this.
Oh,
Oh,
Magnet.
hey, Magnet! There we go. Trying to think if magnet. I don't think really magnet pushes you towards necessarily one place over another, though.
Not. I mean, if there was another magnet, I mean, OC would definitely be
Yes.
a good spot. But
That is probably the closest thing it's pushing you towards with the solo magnet.
I mean, I feel like with Ignited, I mean, OC is still a favorable option with the magnet burst. So
Yeah.
especially if they get nothing here.
Item slot.
Glide.
Oh, there's Max Glide. Well, they're both about to have that about the same time, so that's no real gain for either runner.
The generator's kind of with movement, just not with anything else.
Just means you can go through all the checks quicker.
Yeah.
So we got one more check.
HB with a fire and a torn page left. Oh, that hurts.
That right there is almost enough to just say HB's dead for me. Like you're not even looking at 1,000. That's your skip is 1,000 Heartless, unless 100 Acre gets hinted at. Like
it just depends on where the membership card is.
Yeah,
I mean HB2 isn't that much to do. You don't have to do core or anything. I mean, and depending on if 100 Acre Wood does have something hidden there, it could be needed. Well, at least we know if membership card is there, the furthest it can go to is Spooky Cave. It cannot be on Heat.
exactly.
Ignited finally checking shop.
Buying a couple ethers and
Going for Prison Keeper, I like to play, and Herdez is going for Darkthorn.
Yeah.
Both solid plays.
Solid plays. I don't feel like one's necessarily faster than the other.
I mean,
Maybe
not in terms of fast, but like I do like Ignited more because she has Bone Fist already, so she knows she's probably doing that. And even after completing Oogie, like up to Experiment, I mean, it's still pretty.
It's pretty
arguably
easy.
It's pretty free.
Yeah. Like the kids, all you're doing is basically dance call, magnet dance call.
And I think one other thing is Herdez's lack of thunder kind of is hurting him a bit more because he's just relying on magnet, which
you don't have anything to take this first orb down quickly.
Yeah, no, I definitely think Ignited is probably going to have a little more time saved just by doing Prison Keeper more. I mean, Prison Keeper still being, I mean, she's under.
Oh yeah, Prison Keeper's still going to be slow. Like,
oh yeah, no.
Both options are not necessarily going to be fast. The thing with Herdez is he does have Twin Howl for this, but like Ignited, I'm surprised they're not using Dance Call more here.
Yeah.
As I say that, they queue up.
She was trying to push the last bit first, the last HP gate. That's why.
I understand it. Yeah. I just when I saw Ignited buying those ethers, I was like, oh, they're prepping to just multi Dance Call this, and both go down at the same time.
Nothing so far. There's still a pop-up check for Beast Castle. Proof connection.
If this was 3 proof, woo!
Yeah. Or if we had Final Zemnis on the card, that would make it a fun choice. Do you do World That Never Was for progression points, or you just hold off as much as you can? Actually, be turning into like.
Looks like Herdez had a crash there or something. We'll get back to you on that.
Did he update his Windows and graphics card?
In the meantime, Ignited doing Oogie here.
I mean, obviously Banjo didn't flip the breaker yet, so it's too early for that. Yes, you save it for when he's close to actually winning the whole event, so we can get more games.
So
Just extend it by however long.
When did Herdez get all of those points?
That's something I'm curious about here.
Because they were like even on points, and all of a sudden he's like 3 points into the next one ahead of.
Well, he's already a full
Ignited.
point. He's already a full one ahead.
That's what I'm saying. He's a full ahead of Ignited and 3 points into that.
Because I think Darkthorn was only like 2. Well, he
Darkthorn?
knows. I mean, this.
Oh no, that would have put him up here. That would have put him up here. Because
Yeah.
Darkthorn would have put him there.
They were literally
Beast-
like at the same
Beast
one.
would have put him.
Beast
Beast would have no. Beast would have put him at 1 of 4. Darkthorn puts him at 3 of 4. It makes sense.
No, I thought he was at a 0 of 3 going into Beast Castle, going through like the thresholder.
Maybe he got 2 points extra when he. I'm thinking he should be on the right one now. Whether he should have 3 or 1 is the question. He's on the right hint.
Yeah, they should be even because Ignited did Beast also.
Right, and Herdez did Darkthorn, which puts him 2 points ahead.
Alright, I just took a peek. The issue is it actually is both a mix of a tracker bug, but also like a technical issue. So technically what happens is when you load a autosave, it briefly checks your level, and like it brings it to like the level of the save you load, and then adjusts it back down. So I think it briefly loaded him at level 50, and then he got dropped back down. And
So
that
he
is
got an
4
extra
points.
2 points from 50.
4 points. So you get,
So
because
that
technically you
makes-
get the point from level 30, 40, or 1 point from each of those, and then you get 2 points for level 50.
Okay. Well, they both know anyway that STT has Limit Form, a Thunder, and an Identity Disc, so STT is required.
You know what? And Ignite is doing exactly what I would do. I see Limit Form in STT. I'm gone.
Yep, just go for it. Yep.
You've got Magnet, you've got Fire, you've got Magnet. You're not going to speed this up any faster.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point holding off for Trinity Limit at this point, unless, yeah, that's about not
And
worth
like
it.
Trinity Limit's not going to be, it's not something that gets hinted. You have to get lucky to find it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm guessing there was a message sent to her desk, maybe?
Yeah, I'm talking.
I was like, I know Geek's doing his background thing. We'll just keep talking over here. That's what we get paid those $0 for.
So the compromise we're going off of is that, what is it? Herdez will beat Cerberus. They'll quit out the game. They will restart, do an auto track, and then once they get 4 points worth of stuff, they'll re-auto track.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate, but I mean, these things happen. It's like not perfect. We've all had crashes before. Oh, there's Limit Form.
Limit Form already? Ooh, and can use
That's
it.
That's an early Limit Form.
Yeah, I
that's
could have
nice
used
for
it
him.
for the start of Twilight Thorn.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it helps speeds it up. So.
Yeah, like get a Ragnarok off real quick and.
Ooh,
Oh, and Beast Claw's on Limit 2.
wow. So that is another one known now.
Oh, is that just? I think that's just go mode for Ignited.
No, I don't think so yet. Actually, yeah, no, thinking about it, there's the
Well, no,
identity
okay,
coming.
it is and it isn't. It is in the fact that they have all the world unlocks they need. The catch is they still need Thunder and Blizzard to be able to finish.
They're
Agony.
gonna get Thunder in this one anyway, so it's
Right.
either
Okay, so they're still looking for a Blizzard.
it's either Blizzard or membership card. Which one comes up first?
Yeah.
I think you probably just full send. Actually, maybe just hold off on AG1 because you've got all these other goals you could knock out first. Oh, that's
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so to clarify for chat what just happened, I asked Herdez to close their game, just so the tracker stops auto-tracking. So now what's going to happen is that they'll make progress in the worlds, they'll have to manually move items over, but they should be fine.
I think Herdez just crashed again.
No, their game's
No, he
running.
did on purpose.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Their game is just missing, so...
Okay. That's fine. Geek, we trust you. We'll just watch Ignited go through this STT and just, like, find all this stuff. Okay, there. Herdez is back. We're good. Yay.
Yeah, okay. They're fine. Sometimes capturing stuff can be hard. At times.
Yeah, I was going to say, my Streamlabs likes to just say, forget you, and it just will not recognize my game sometimes. Especially when I was doing emulator, it was just like, I have to delete the whole thing, try to re-put it up, all that jazz.
Oh, actually, this is now I think about it, this is a good teaching moment since I was having. Don't load level 50 autosave. Smile. If you're playing with progression, it's just a bug, and unfortunately, there's nothing we could really do about that. I think.
Everyone could just be required to have like a level 1 auto like save. So.
Yeah, I should probably make sure that happens. I'll make sure that happens next time.
Yeah,
that
everyone
honestly
just
is like
literally
it's like such an edge case bug.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for the newbie
of.
that just switched over to, Epic and that stuff, the autosaves. Does it matter what you have saved? Like, can it just be an old game?
Yeah, it could just literally be an old game save.
And as long as you hold the right button and load the save, it'll go into it?
Yes, the only issue just comes about with progression points, as we've seen now.
Cool. So that save I've got on that other one's good. I didn't know I'd been making saves on each of the archipelago ones, just overwriting, and I was like, all right, cool. Somebody needs to flash up the banner, the more you know.
And Ignite's found the identity disk already, so... And there's still Thunder at large, which I'll probably need anyway, so it really comes down to whether or not really go for the the Blizzard or the membership card, whichever gets found first.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Or just do everything... Honestly, I'd still say probably go for the Blizzard, maybe.
Okay, so Port Royal has been revealed, and I didn't hear us say anything about that, sorry. It is basically dead for what we're assuming, unless both of the things we need are on drives.
Oh, hey, Flare Force. It's useful.
Oh, that's nice. That'll actually help Herdez in a lot of these fights coming up.
Trinity and STT!
What a great scene.
Are you serious?
Yes, it was right there.
Oh my gosh.
So,
yeah,
this is a seed.
That is our call of, like, just go to STT. Just go.
No, but that's the thing. Herdez might just be pushing STT off till he sees Trinity now, but I mean...
You're not gonna.
No, it's sitting there in Sunset Terrace.
And again, this is us knowing everything, but like, Herdez is doing the right thing of pushing through OC here, pushing towards a goal world.
No, in looking at it through his point of view, he's making the right calls, but it's just unfortunate when you realize that
the two things you don't want to see in SCT are Trinity Limit and Limit Form, and they're both here.
I just wonder what's the point when he just decides, you know what, fuck it, just jump into STT, because Limit Form's there, he has at least the fire to get away with it, but he's just looking for that one to make it go faster.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's right after.
Literally, Ignited basically already is running through SCT about as fast as you can go.
Yeah, like, he missed the first Nobody fight was the only thing he had no Limit Form for.
Oh,
this is doing this. Ooh, I disagree.
Hydra without a Thunder.
I don't agree with this move.
I don't think you even put on Duck Flare. If you put on Duck Flare, this would be like maybe a little bit more bearable. Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, he probably would have been.
You're gonna have to Pegasus this.
Wow, never thought I could see that in Rando.
There we go. Okay, breaks the head.
What, Pegasus?
Yeah.
We've
it's
seen
not
it
that
once
good.
in this.
And Nominee had Thunder, by the way, so
Okay.
she always has something.
All right.
So Ignited gonna go just straight up do Axel 2. Ooh, and the head goes down the ground. That's not good for Herdez. Hopefully another one doesn't spawn.
I mean, oh,
It did.
he needs to get on the Hydra's back.
Yeah, it's a little
Get up on the
problematic.
Hydra's back. If you can
Alright.
kill quickly, you can get it. And yeah, I was like, if you can kill that one that just comes up quickly, you're okay.
He's fine. Ignited though, she's about to get her first goal. Super easy. I mean, it worked out. You got your Thunder. You're missing a Blizzard now. You're missing. That's it. You could do Lexaeus. So she's pretty okay right now. Honestly.
Yeah, no,
She's doing pretty good.
they're just only. I mean, she has limit form, so
don't get
a lot of-
DM'd.
ooh.
You're gonna get DM'd. That sucks. Oh no, that Magna Burst. Oh, this is so terrible for Herdez.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
nothing to
Herdez
clip
is
it.
he's not having a good race so far.
Okay, that didn't hit?
It-
Oh, that did hit. Never mind.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
And Ignited's down with 1 goal.
I mean, yeah, Ignited's got a clear lead just from the STT push. Like, excluding everything else that happened to Herdez, I feel like the STT push still put her in the lead.
Is Herdez thinking? Oh no, putting up items that didn't auto track. Okay, yeah. So there was a torn page they already found.
She's auto tracking. No, sorry. Am I looking at this?
Herdez
No,
should
we're
be
good.
auto-tracking.
Okay, yeah. Herdez is auto tracking now. He should be good to go. He got his 4 points. Got 2 points from Demix, 2 points from Hydra. So that's fine because that offsets the 4 points.
Oh yeah,
they
that's
got.
right. Because he, yep. That's right.
Ignited's gonna try to go ahead and force final.
Okay.
Obviously
Building-
not-
Didn't go into double limit there. A little surprised. Something to keep in mind is that you don't build anti-points going into limited SDT. So hopefully, I don't know if she knows that.
I don't necessarily like this call, but it's gonna help. It's just a matter of like, I feel like there are more things you could push towards.
And both racers are now about at the same in terms of proc points.
No. Ignited's a full 1 ahead.
Oh no, full 2 ahead.
2 hints.
2 hints ahead. Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, missing
and we
that
did
hint,
find out
100
that
acre.
Picture is in 100 Acre. So 100 Acre dead, unless Twilight Town has something we need later.
Yeah, just unfortunate right now with Herdez. Just like issues that came about. I mean, happens.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Ignited forcing final here. That might offset
Yeah, I was gonna say
things
Ignited's giving
completely.
Herdez basically most of that time back right here.
Not to mention the fact that their loadless is very even right now, but a lot of it obviously came down to the fact that Ignited did STT already, and Herdez is will have to eventually run STT whether he likes it or not.
Oh, Ignited is just not. Has either of you seen one anti-form yet?
I saw one.
Okay, so one.
Yeah, she's gotten 1 anti.
Yeah, this is yeah. I mean,
Does
I don't
she
think
have-
Herdez
does
is
she
going to
have
go
9?
for. I don't
No,
think Herdez is
only
going
8
to go
drive.
for. Yeah, I don't think Herdez is going to go for final form.
I know. I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is a kind of bad move here. Like,
I mean, the idea is that you get it done now, so you have like a lot faster clears towards the end.
I mean, I get the thought process, but at the same point, like, you've got what you need to just kind of push it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a seed where you kind of just have to be in the mindset of go mode and like, all right, I may not have final.
Yeah. Maybe she's trying to get these, get final form at least, maybe for a faster screen. There's a anti-form. Like,
I think
because
the
I mean,
second one-
doing a screen's more so for EXP, I mean.
Yeah, but like, it's gonna help again with like Larxene and Hades and all
Wow,
of
this
it.
damage
But
is awful. Staring at this damage from Herdez's
oh,
side.
it's
It is- okay.
absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, just dance call.
Okay, there
It
she
seems
goes.
easy.
Now she's building up those anti points a little better.
Going into double limit here to rebuild them back up into your odds of having a higher anti-form. Or sorry, yeah, back into higher odds.
Right.
Because if you're like, I believe it's under 5, it's under 5 anti-points, you're guaranteed to never get it. It's like something
I
like
don't
that.
know the
There's a
exact
whole
numbers.
chart out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going
I'm
into
just-
double
you're
anti,
curious,
it
chat?
doesn't
Look it
as
up.
good.
Google's
As
a wonderful
someone,
thing.
as someone pointed out in chat, yeah, Ignited just definitely probably cares too much about having final form.
Mhm.
Even though these are beginner settings, I don't think final form makes as much of a difference as it does on crit. I
yeah.
understand doing this on crit, but on beginner, you could just clear like everything's pretty like simple enough to just clear right through.
I was like, the only ones that you're even like thinking, okay, final would be very, very nice is Larxene, Lexaeus.
Which I mean, you could just find
Vexen?
right on the way. Vexen, yeah, having final form for at least like final fire, but even if you find
Right.
like wisdom
But
form,
like
there's-
Zoldan, you don't need it. Hades, it'd be nice, but you don't need it. Thousand Heartless, don't need it.
Herdez opting for maybe some XP grind here.
I like that move as well. Because
Oh, hey, there's proof.
Hey, there's that proof. As Geek pointed out, their stats are meh.
Realistically,
Yeah,
their
Magic
stats,
isn't horrible, but
They're not
realistically,
good.
the one they need to probably be above the floor for is, or like the one that, what's the one that has like the highest floor?
out of
Well, they
the
both share the same
hits-
floors and ceilings. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
whichever you can get to sooner of either stat. But also,
Yeah.
it depends on boss fights. Oh, hey, she finally got it. It took a
we
long
go.
time.
That was a long
Yeah.
final. I think it was it was just getting into the like antes that was the problem.
There's a beat charge on Keyblade, so that'll be nice for Hades.
Yeah. And again, the thing that she has going for is she does have Trinity limit. She does have that limit form, so like can push through some stuff a little bit faster.
Okay, she's doing
But
station
Herdez
fight.
is okay. Station fight for some
For the final form
Yeah.
levels.
just to build up. I mean, if you go through all that trouble of getting final,
I was
form,
like, if you go through
build
all
it
that
up.
trouble, you better use it.
Yeah, you better build it up real quick. For all we know, she might just find a blizzard right here.
That
Oh, wait. Yeah, no,
Okay.
there hasn't been hinted yet.
She's doing
yeah,
this
no
multi-hit
blizzard
strat.
has been hinted.
Oh, a magnet. Okay, that's
Oh,
Magnera.
Magnera.
Okay, that's
Blizzard on level 28.
ooh.
All right, finishing
Herdez,
leap is also
Finishing
good.
lead.
Herdez is theoretically in go mode. If he, of course, he should realize he has everything in front of him.
Herdez is not.
I mean, he has to go collect the world items, but he has a path straight for the end.
Everything that's
he
needed
doesn't
for
even
go mode
see that
is
path.
hinted.
Does he?
Yeah. He
STT.
can get, STT has identity disc, so that adds another
Right,
one.
but he has to
Oh,
get
he doesn't
limit
have
up.
the beast claw, that's
Yeah,
right.
he has to get limit up. He doesn't know about that
He's
yet.
Nah,
probably
he'll get the
going to
limit.
level. He'll get the. It's only on limit.
He'll
too.
get
it.
he'll get it in STT. Like don't get me wrong on that. It's just he doesn't know that fact yet.
Yeah, and he's
But he'll
probably
get it.
still holding off on STT, hoping for a Trinity limit that's never going to show.
Yeah.
Don't do hostile Borgo. Don't do it. It'll be faster if you do it later. Damn it. If only. I think this is still a good plan.
It's
just
the
unfortunate.
right play. Again, it's a world you need to do anyways. You know where the identity disc is, so it's not like you're skipping this because
No, we know.
it's
We know.
NSTT, which is another world you need to do. So
Ignited could probably go do screens now with just to get XP up. No, looks like
No,
opting
I-
for-
I think Ignited needs to be in.
I mean,
Yeah,
opting for
I
the
guess
stats.
screens would be okay. Screens would be okay to get the
Yeah,
stats.
she
up.
has Stitch, has Magnera, would be getting.
I
them
think on
pretty-
Ignited side, she's trying to hold off for hopefully an experience boost to do that.
I guess.
But as we've seen on Herdez's side, you got up to 30, and while stats aren't amazing, they're better than Ignited's.
His magic set a good spot, honestly, for a lot of the go.
Wow, the last magnet.
ma-
Oh, and
Yeah.
there's the drive synth. So
Okay, there you go. So,
He knows that it's
He
somewhere
knows.
on drives. But does
and
he?
we also now know that
The real question is, does he get baited to go to Port Royal?
for the other 2 drives.
Yeah. Because
I don't
you
feel
just
like
do SDT,
there
right?
it is. Yeah.
Finally!
Okay.
I was like, I don't feel like Herdez is going to get baited for that necessarily because, like, you're going to have to go through STT. If you need those other drives at some point, you go for them. But, like, you've got 1 sitting in front of you that you can get to 3 at least.
Which he'll find Beast Claw pretty much immediately. Because he'll
Yeah.
get it. He'll probably use it for Twilight Thorn immediately, and there.
That's
you go.
the nice thing about Limit being with Beast Claw being on Limit 2 and Limit being in STT. You're going to level Limit in STT. Like, I don't know any runner that doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, where Ignited's currently going on to Presence right now. We'll probably do second experiment fight here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to just finish it
Yeah.
off. Get ready for Vexen, and I don't know that Ignited does Vexen, but you know,
I
we'll see.
think it would probably be a good use of time to get the stats up, maybe.
You know what? To each their own.
Oh
Let's see
no,
what
she's
happens.
going for it.
I was just assuming.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I don't know if she has Duck Flare
Yeah.
on. Or actually, no, she shouldn't.
No, she never did OC.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't done OC, so she
So
doesn't
final
have-
form here only is it's fine. You have it at level 4, so it'll do a good job. Alright, make sure. Oh, it's a little bit too early. No, you just have the
Another
arm
thing.
extended out.
With Herdez going into STT, his loadless is going to be for sure ahead of Ignited. So
Alright, there's the break. So
you
hopefully you
gotta get
get.
this,
Okay,
right?
gets
Oh,
the one RC. Just to make sure that she's in the middle. Alright, this should aim perfect direction.
Good. Caught, pulls him back. Dance call.
Okay, I like the dance call choice.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
maybe
do
you just
too,
go
and
for a
then-
later final form.
Yeah. Either final or push limit and drop out early, but yeah, final's probably the better call.
Okay, just needs one finisher now, and that should break him out. Perfect. All right, solid fight. And again, beginner, you don't really have any chance of dying here.
And yeah, unless
Very
you get
nice.
really cold.
And
Donald
Fantasia.
gets
Okay.
Fantasia. All right, so you know,
It's a silly location for that.
not as good as Duck Flare, but still a decent finisher there. Or, yeah, and just Vexen all ready to go. And Ignited's gonna go level up, while Herdez does the auto scroller that is STT. Now that Herdez has limit, or we'll get it out of this chest. Excuse me.
Yeah, convenient timing. You'll obviously, hopefully go into
Oh.
limit. Unfortunately, that's just how it is when you don't get a form for the first time. It just doesn't show in your menu. It's kind of like with Magic. It does show up immediately if you already have an existing form, but if you never have a form, it doesn't show up. That's just a bug. Or that's just how
And then
it
he
is.
just
he's got Beast Claw now.
Yep.
Yep, 7
now
goals
he's
marked.
in-
So it was asked in chat, and I think we're all in agreement here that 1K is probably their skip.
Yeah.
Unless it's like... I feel like the only way that would sway them is if one of the worlds they go to just happens to have membership card, then you can maybe argue skipping out on something is possible.
I
Like
could
maybe
argue
for
that
Herdez,
with-
you can skip out on Pride Lands.
I feel like potentially.
Well, I mean, they're
yeah,
both at
okay.
the same spot on Pride Lands.
Right, but I'm saying that the amount of time to just go from point to point in HB,
Oh, okay, I
if
get what
matters
you're
that's
saying,
good
yeah.
enough and tools are good enough, might just be faster than going to
I feel like with the
Shaker.
stats, also Ignited doing XP grind, so she's now in go mode. Also, they're both in go mode technically, so
Wisdom form on
Herdez
32?
has-
Okay.
oh.
Oh,
Doesn't change anything.
Oh wow!
but-
If Herdez gets a couple more levels, he can at least use Wisdom Form for some of the like fights. He would be more beneficial to have Final Form for, because it can still work, but it's a little annoying. Like using
Okay,
Final Form on 34. Wow.
Oh.
That's rough timing.
I feel like Herdez is gonna probably pick that up along the way while he's just probably not through STT, but throughout
No,
some
not
of his
through
other
SPT.
clears.
Through some of the other clears, definitely.
Yeah, like going through. There's some that'll give him a lot of like XP. So really, depending on when Herdez gets Final Form, I don't know if Ignited forcing Final would have been that worth it.
I feel like the all the blame on that final form needs to go to a one member of chat. You know who you are. I'm not gonna call you out. What you see?
Alright. Ignited did get TT hinted. That's where another Reflect is. As well as a Money Pouch, once more. Pan and the Blizzard. Man, it's pretty strange.
yeah,
So
there's-
these guys are still Reflectless, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
This
do you
isn't
just
actually
push into
Nah,
the river?
honestly,
Try
this
the
isn't
Reflect or
even that
something?
bad of a card to do Reflectless.
Yeah.
Now, Larxene, kind of annoying. Lexaeus, kind of
Twilight
annoying.
Town was hinted. Oh, I can't believe.
But
Twilight Town
honestly,
was-
every other part is like not bad without Reflect.
Yeah.
I think Ignited won't do the rest of Mysterious Tower to search for Reflect. I don't think she'll go to DC for Reflect. I think you just kind of gotta accept that you won't find one.
Yeah.
Or sorry, you won't find one in the way of... If this was a seed where you had
There's-
to do some data fights potentially, then you go search
Then,
out
yeah,
TR.
you're going out of your way for it.
But I think this is an okay card. It's like barely okay without Reflect.
Right. Like there are some of these fights that's really gonna like speed them up if you have it. But
Alright,
I mean,
Herdez
you
gonna
still
pick up
have the
Trinity
rest of-
here.
Agrabah to get a reflect.
No, yeah, there's still quite a few unhinted worlds that you're gonna go to as goal worlds, so you could run into.
Herdez
Oh.
gonna see this Trinity and think to himself, why?
Ignited's going off to SP2.
SP2. I like this. Again.
Yeah.
Go short the goal. That's kind of the boat they're in now. Is push straight to the goals, get what levels you can, and then just do them. Like, I don't see a reason to stop being in a world.
Okay, I was wondering when
I like
she was gonna do a
Ignited
magnet.
Ignited using Wisdom Form to possibly look for that for looking for that fire
fire.
because it would help speed up a little bit of the fights.
Yeah. Fortunately,
But
not
she has Vexen prepped, and I think that's just about it. Herdez has already done OC1, so just only has a little bit to go in OC2, and has done Darkthorn, so BC2 is ready to go whenever.
Yeah. Herdez also does have about a 30-second so far lead.
So far,
40
yeah, there's
second loadless
still
lead.
a little more to go.
Yeah, I'm just saying at this moment. At most, it'll be about a minute.
I think it'll be more closer to 45, maybe.
Yeah. It all depends on the runner and their computer.
Yep.
I will say though, at least Herdez does get a Thunder that's in the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still looking for it. Unfortunately, just needs to go to Nominee's room.
Go talk to your girl.
Yeah, See if Ignited finds anything fun here in SP. There only are a few checks left, just these chests before MCP, MCP, and technically Larxene can have a couple checks.
Yeah. That would be real mean to hide Reflect on Larxene.
I don't even know if you do. I mean, you could. So you could do Larxene. You could go double limit form. We'll see what you
I
have
feel
to
like
do.
prepping
It's-
Larxene is better to possibly look for. Oh wait, there's a Reflect in OC.
That just got hinted. Wow, that's
Ooh,
convenient.
that's that. Unless that
Oh, there's a
Reflect
Blizzard.
somehow. Oh wow, yeah.
Blizzard and SP.
Unless that Reflect is hidden on Zexion.
Surely it won't be.
I was gonna say, I feel like you do this, you do MCP here, and then you go
mean-
push all the way through Hades.
So far, there's only Hades and then the Orange statue check. For OC2.
So for the checks, unless it's Zexion.
Yeah.
Ignited hasn't even gone up through the second half of the first visit. I don't
Yeah.
believe.
No, she's
So
not pushed through.
she's got a little ways to go to find that Reflect. But I think that's the best call if you're her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tibbs pointing out in chat that also would give Ignited Duck Flare. So
Which, I mean, with that hint, definitely. Oh, Herdez going back into OC. I mean, solid play to go for. I'll also get some experience. We won't get anywhere close to 34 for Final Form, but
yeah, sadly, because this is one of those couple fights we were talking about where Final Form will speed it up.
Okay, only needs
It's
3 more
still
levels. They'll
fun.
get final.
Yeah.
Okay, I like Ignited. Just gonna do some cleanup right now. I mean, again, she is in go mode, so this is
Yeah,
just-
it's
how
one of those things
how
which-
fast can you clear your content?
I think I'm gonna say. I mean, Ignite is gonna be clearing fast with just the Final Form alone. The longer Herdez is
I
without
will
it.
say that it was a pretty
Not to
slow
mention-
BC fight from Herdez's end.
She has Final Form and Thunder, what you would very much want for
Want
the
for this fight,
first
right?
fight. So
Ooh, she landed too early.
doesn't quite jump right.
You can still get the one cycle. Oh, misses the second thunder or third thunder. A little annoying. She'll get the kill though.
Yeah,
much
didn't.
faster than Herdez.
I was like, Herdez had about 3 pop-ins or something like that.
He's picking up the Proud Fang that he didn't pick up yet.
So to note right now, their load list is about a minute in Herdez's favor.
Yeah.
So could come into play depending on how close they get.
Oh, hey, proof. Okay, I'm actually a little surprised Ignited has not gone back. I guess that makes sense to want to get like their reflects before even doing other content that
Herdez
you could
picking
maybe
up
leverage
Yeah,
reflect.
Yeah, I think that's smart on Ignited side. Like, Reflect is going to speed up everything just that much more.
Herdez is 80 experience points away from 33, so
Okay, still no
probably
reflect.
get it pretty quick.
It's 34 that Final's on.
Yeah, but still,
So-
any bit helps closer to that goal.
Yeah,
If he goes like SP2 right afterwards, he'll pick up Final Form along the way.
yes.
Now, is Herdez going to spend an eternity in the menu? No.
Ooh, okay, Ignited is gonna lose a little bit of time here. Puts out a magnet that causes the drive menu to not pop up immediately, because anything you put up from previous form needs to go away before you can have your party members back.
So did you see Herdez into the Hades fight? Goes straight into limit, into Ragnarok, and that
Oh, wow.
was
That's really good
Johnson.
damage. Now he's gonna probably do a second teleport. He doesn't. That's a little surprising.
Oh wow, yeah,
All right.
good second.
If you, I would do a Ragnarok right now. Ooh, okay. Yeah,
he's trying to
Yeah. Okay.
Not
I think
gonna
that was
get
a
it,
little
yeah.
bit of a error. If you just went for a Ragnarok out the gate instead of just waiting for Haze to teleport, you could have probably caught him. Because as you saw, there was that time frame where you can damage Hades.
Is that reflect on Zexion?
No, there's still a pop-up.
Yeah.
Wow, it
It's on
is.
Zexion.
Oh,
Alright, so they are
That's
reflectless
mean.
unless they got out of the way. Now, honestly, is it worth it? Now, I'm not gonna lie. With their stats, well, actually, no, you don't have final.
In Ignited's case, I mean,
It
it's
might be
very
worth it.
tempting.
It might be worth it for Ignited.
Yeah.
For Herdez, maybe not, because you're missing Final Form, which makes the fight insanely faster.
Yeah.
right.
He's at level 33, doing Beast Castle 2. Good experience here to get him closer to final. He's now only one level left. So yeah, no, this seed is a bit mean.
Yeah,
Those are-
if I'm Herdez, and he's gonna get final in one level.
Yeah.
Do you think about going back and getting it then, or no?
With
Not
base
immediately.
fire,
You probably want some final levels at the very least
Yeah.
before you even go back.
but there's not really much in his path to get final levels
Final
unless he
time,
had
Yeah.
unless he gets it literally this absolute second, which he can. He
might
could
be able
still
to
go
get
do the station fight real quick, which wouldn't take too
Actually,
much
yeah.
time.
Station fight would be a good place. It also wouldn't help because you technically have a couple other AS fights to do as well. So you can consider it.
I mean, with Vexen and Lexaeus and Larxene, I mean, definitely heavy consideration to just doing station fight for the levels.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, interesting choice from Herdez to use the Thunder that they have had for a little bit.
Final
and there's
form
final
down.
form.
Can he pop into it right now?
Technically,
I don't think
yes. I don't think you'd get a level out of it, but
I thought it was like maybe. Oh yeah, I think it was like
it might
3. I think.
be 5 kills.
Yeah, I don't think he would have got a level.
On to the Zaldin fight. Has
The
Dark
good news is he
Flare,
does have
easy.
final for Zaldin, though.
Yeah, you can get that 1 point of experience from it.
That's right.
Well, if you keep
The stats are nice.
If you
though,
kill
for-
with while in final form.
Yeah.
Yes. The stats are important, and that's the big thing right now, really.
Okay, yep, pushed him right into DM.
DM.
Super
Straight
fortunate.
into DM. Yeah, no, that's the right.
What you can actually opt to do, if you want to potentially avoid that, is intentionally drop doing jumps. So to stop maybe like with like 3-4 jumps left, wait for him to do an attack, and then try to get jumps again, and then kill him after a set of jumps.
Oh, he's got. Flare
He's looking
Force
into
ready to go.
yeah, he's looking to duck flare straight out, and he's gonna catch him.
Ooh, okay.
Don't think this
Gets
kills.
jumps. Yeah, I think if he committed to doing more hits instead of throwing ethers, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
If this is data fight, I would understand throwing the ethers, but for the regular version of Zaldin, you could have gone away without doing that.
Yeah, but these jumps will kill.
Yep.
So
Alright,
there's
that's
3
3
down for
goals.
Herdez.
So while
Yes.
he is ahead of Ignited, we'll see for how long, because Ignited has some decent tools. She's staying in
Plus,
Thunderform
Ignited
here.
has 2 AS
Hmm.
fights prepped, so
I will say, I don't agree with this play to stay in Thunderform right here. Probably could have just reverted. Not reverted, or gone back to the GOA, kept your drive gauge back.
Yeah.
It'd generally be safer, because you can actually go back to using your Thunders. Because you're kind of committed now to being in there. I mean, obviously, you did just it. Oh, okay. She threw a high drive. Or a regular drive recovery. Yeah, that's fine. I like that then. It works out.
oh no,
So probably
reflect
going
for
to final form
hyenas.
here.
Oh yeah, no reflect for hyenas. Didn't even think about that.
It won't be bad for hyenas.
It won't be
too, but
horrible.
Just,
It's just
oh, and no reflect for Scar either.
Oh, Ignite is out of ethers. Needs one little hit. Okay, she gets the poke. Finally done with Hydra. Now, still won't get the reflect. She doesn't know where it is, so she'll probably go back straight to OC2 if I were to guess.
Yeah, she's just gonna go to Hades for sure. I do think that was a little bit of a faster Hydra than Herdez.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
it was a
Herdez-
really bad Hydra, because he didn't have any way to do good damage. It was no Duck Flare, I think.
Extra head.
Magnet Burst spam, which wasn't even that effective. No Thunder.
I mean, her dead did have Duck Flare, it just didn't.
It wasn't equipped. That's the thing. That's what I meant.
I mean, these little mistakes will add up for.
Anyways, Scar with no reflect. Let's go. Okay, pops an ether. Does second.
He could possibly skip DM.
You could.
I don't
this won't
think
kill.
he's got
No.
So you can do a ground combo here. Okay, that works.
Okay,
Alright.
nice.
And that's where second chance was. Nice.
Good job by Herdez skipping DM.
No, that's yeah. Oh, membership card in Agrabah.
Okay.
At that point, you're still committed.
Yeah.
Maybe not an ignited side.
Technically,
that is
Ignited
true.
could still skip out on.
I was gonna ignited could skip out on Pride Lands.
I mean, yeah, that is true because that's she has Magnega for it and the magic stat to make that whole second half just like clean.
And like you're gonna have to go through Agrabah anyways.
Yeah, maybe she just changes her mind on the fly. That's just what Hitlist can be about. And with no reflect, you actually are probably more interested in doing
1,000 Heartless than like.
Well,
Scar.
you don't need a reflect for ground
Well,
shaker.
not
You don't
it was
need
mostly
it
for
for
Scar. And
mostly for
Hyenas,
Scar,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, no, but Herdez has already done that now, so it's just kind of like.
Well, I think for Herdez it makes sense. You're kind of committed to this.
Oh yeah, no,
without, like,
Herdez
those
is
tools.
100% committed.
Yeah, I feel like he might have changed his mind if he had seen the hint too, which he should be getting actually
We'll
after.
get it next. After
Yeah.
these hyenas.
But at this point, you just complete ground shaker because you're still here.
Yeah.
But that's just unfortunate.
It's just the choice of which you did first, and Herdez
Yeah.
chose you. Alright.
This race has just been kind of more like Herdez has just got unfortunate luck going his way.
Unfortunate luck, but still, I mean, you look at it, Herdez has got
Oh no, he's still
3 down,
in.
and he's still in this pretty hardcore. Like,
Yeah.
Ignited's got a couple super bosses prepped that Herdez does not, but I don't know. Herdez going into Berserk Charge here to just
You mean Ignited?
I'm sorry, Ignited. Thank you. I said the wrong name. Ignited. She
so real.
just destroyed Hades on that. Such a fast Hades with that Berserk.
Now, does Ignited go back in for that reflect?
If you do it, I wouldn't blame you. If you don't, I also would be fine with
She's
that.
thinking.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a
there it
solid
is.
play.
Yeah. If nothing else, this is giving Ignited time to think about which one you want to do.
I think she realized that she could go by a little more easy on the reflect list if she picks up membership card.
I think you're absolutely right. And like, and again, like it's like Geek said, like Ground Shaker, you don't need reflect. It's more for that Scar fight. And I know if it's me personally, I'm not as comfortable with Scar without reflect.
Ooh, this is such low damage from Herdez's end. Oh, you are not.
Yeah,
you are
he is
now in
not
second
getting
phase,
through this.
or last phase. Yeah, unfortunately, that one missed hit
Mhm.
caused that whole thing to happen.
I have that happen so
Yeah.
often where it's just I miss that first hit. It
And
messes
no
me.
reflect for this too, so I mean, could get away with just using the limit.
I was like, you can get away with just this, right?
He's going. Ground Shaker going in, and another DM.
Oh, and he went past him.
Yeah, not much you can do about this, honestly. You kind of just you're in a really bad spot.
I was like, just needs a couple I don't think we can get it off of this.
This actually might kill.
This should kill.
All right.
Got the MP back in time.
4 goals done. Only 3 more to go, but you have all of SP2 to do, all of Agrabah, and all of Halloween Town 2.
Yep. And Herdez going straight into Agrabah.
Probably just going with whatever does hold on ethers because he's got none.
That's a very good possibility. Yeah, they are very poor this game. We know that one money pouch is in Twilight Town, somewhere in Twilight Town, somewhere past the station fight, and we have not been hinted with the other money pouches.
This is going to be very close, I think.
I think it's really going to come down to those last second decisions, like if Ignited decides to do 1,000 Heartless instead of like Ground Shaker.
Yeah.
She needs to have basically a Final Fantasy fight that cooperates nicely and a 1K that cooperates nicely.
Yeah.
Those fights can go bad.
They can go bad.
But
the good thing for her is she does have Magnega.
I will say, even with Magnega, some people will still have relatively slower 1Ks. So
yeah, I've been trolled by it.
RNG.
I think I'm in a perfect position and moving around, and then they're like, no, we're just gonna stop walking towards the glowing ball.
But thinking about it this way, Herdez, this is his like longest world that he's got left. Halloween Town 2, he's only has like SP2. I mean, Ignited still has to go through either HB or Pride Lands, most likely HB. Still has to do BC2. Still has to do Vexen and actually no. This is gonna probably come down.
I was like, it's not as much as you think for Ignited, and the thing for Ignited is, if you're doing HB2, you're not checking all those chests. You're just gliding straight down. You're going straight for.
She has 1,000. Everything for it.
Right. Oh. Like, there's nothing in Hollow Bastion that even remotely is worth it. It's literally
I definitely think for her, it would probably definitely be faster going Hollow Bastion over doing, like, Pride Lands.
Yeah.
Because she'd also have to go through the Reflectless Pride Lands if she chooses that. But Tibbs does bring up a good point. If she's not looking at the checks, I mean... Yeah. Because she did skip all the whole chasm checks as looking at her Herdez's tracker. He has Chicken Little and she doesn't. Or the treasure room checks, maybe.
Oh, is she not? Ooh, yeah, then...
She might be thinking just doing Pride Lands, like...
Yeah, she might be. Now, we know that hasn't popped up yet, so she may get lucky and it's just, like, on Genie Jafar. You know, like, it may just be on a pop-up. And
yeah, there's still 2 chests right here, though, that if she just skips them, I mean...
Yeah, there's still 2 more checks here that it could be.
And if she skips those, I mean...
Yeah, if you skip them, then that's it. Yeah, okay, she's
skipping them. She's definitely full sending Pride Lands.
Yeah, she's full sending Pride Lands then. Unless she gets really lucky, and again, membership card is on Genie Jafar, or it's on Lexaeus.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, though, if Ignited even, like... this is going to sound really weird, but I'm wondering if Ignited's even looking at the tracker.
Maybe not.
Because, like, in Ignited's mind, you're in go mode. Like, why look at the tracker?
Okay, Ignited, don't get DM'd. Okay, cool. She does do
thinking about this, Herdez, with his stats, is probably going to have a little bit of issue with Genie Jafar, maybe. I don't know what the floor or what the...
I don't think so.
It's not that low of the floor. Maybe I think it's like 28, maybe?
AP boost on that bonus check right there.
Alright, time for Reflectless Lexaeus. Oh, hey, membership.
Oh, no, there it is.
Look at that.
How convenient.
Not even like... Yeah.
Oh, she is going for the
she's
Reflect.
going to go back and get the...
She's going for the
Okay.
reflect. Okay. There's a way Herdez can make up some time if he decides to opt for reflectless, like say, or like AS fights.
Well,
Yeah.
potentially. They're kind of rough. Like, Reflectless
Yeah.
Scene is kind of annoying. Reflectless
Yeah.
Xaeus, also really annoying. Thankfully,
This
you don't
one,
need to
this
reflect
one's
for
not
Zexing.
bad. This one's easy. Reflectless.
Well,
Fire
yeah.
and then final form. Ta-da!
Yeah, break the book, cast a single thunder to stagger. Quick
Yeah,
run
she's
in.
probably, if she's going
There
for
we
this,
go.
she's definitely skipping 1k.
Yep. Well,
At least I would.
yeah, I
think.
guess I get.
There we go.
It's
Hey, the
rough.
first reflect.
Yay! It's still a toss-up whether running everywhere in Pride Lands is faster than running everywhere in Hollow Bastion and doing those
Yeah,
fights.
not to mention Hollow Bastion has a Glide 4. And she has literally all the tools to make Hollow Bastion.
Okay, no,
really fast.
she's heading straight for Pride Lands. Yeah, there's no more question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1K dropped because she has everything else prepped. I think.
Everything, but I don't think Zaldan's prepped.
Yeah, Zaldan. Thank you. Beast Castle's the only one that's not prepped, and that's a real quick prep.
Yeah.
Also does have reflect for these hyenas that Herdez did not.
I mean, Herdez's Scar was still pretty good.
It was
for-
good.
That's
Like
good.
didn't get DM'd. It's just like
I
that
mean, if
was
she
a
gets
quicker hyenas.
if she gets DM'd by Scar, I mean, that's some time on Herdez's side, I would argue.
I think it's 6-1 half dozen another because his hyenas.
Ooh,
took
this
longer.
damage. This is really bad. Alright,
This
do
is-
not
yeah.
do the tail RC. I wouldn't do it. Okay. What you'll see in
That's
the
def-
big... So what you'll see in the speedrun strat is they'll purposefully not... Well, obviously they're under damage, but they won't
Right.
try to go for the tail RC because if you go for it, if you don't kill by this point, you're gonna get DM'd.
Yeah, he's getting DM'd.
DM.
So the speedrun, if you take some influence or inspiration from that, he would just purposely
And the-
not do the tail RC, let him go into second phase again, and then go for the kill from there. That is something you can
And
try to
DM
do.
just takes up like a good chunk of time.
It's about a minute.
Yeah.
No, it's like 40 seconds.
Well, it's because you have to minute and then you have to go back into his belly.
Well, no, that
You have
takes
to
like
get
5
back in
seconds.
there.
See,
Is
you're
it
already
less
here.
than I think? It
Yeah,
is less
look,
than
you're already
I
here.
think. Alright, cool. Never mind.
Okay, gets the kill off of the Leaping Scar.
Maybe it just feels like a full minute. Like when you're in the fight.
Yeah.
Alright, Herdez, what do you do here? Obviously, you're probably going to go back in the fight. You're not going to find a Reflect anytime soon.
Yeah. Straight back.
This isn't that scary of a fight. You do have Duck Flare, you have level 8 Drive. Technically a Final, you could use that, even though it is level 1. So you could try to go for double limit form instead.
Yeah, I think the double limit form is probably going to be his best friend.
The catch is
Ooh, he has Mega
doesn't
Ethers.
have any. Yeah, he's gonna have to use like the Mega Ethers and stuff. All right, let's see how Lexaeus goes for it.
Okay, gets the easy guard. Ooh, okay. Interesting choice there.
Goes for the Duck Flare.
Now this should break him out. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately for that
Oh.
one, you kind of have to react to what he does. If you see he start charging at you, you can't do it. You can't just assume he's gonna do the one you can guard.
Goes back into Duck Flare.
Oh,
I
does a
think.
finisher. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. You definitely
Okay,
don't
yeah,
want
you gotta-
finishers if you have a duck flare
He's gonna
out.
go straight back into Duck Flare again.
Okay, this doesn't stun him, pretty sure. Yeah, so now you're gonna
I
get
think
DM'd.
he's just Duck Flare stunning this. Or-
Well, no, the duck flare didn't stun him there. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
I'm sorry. I meant Duck Flare doing
What?
this whole duck. This duck.
Interesting choice to stitch here.
Here, not final form.
Okay, gets the dismiss. It's probably gonna go for limit. Okay. Oh, this is kill? Oh, this should.
This should.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Interest.
I mean, you make it. You do it. You work with what you got with. You work with what you got. Excuse me, I can't talk.
All he's got left is SP2 and HT2.
Oh, wait, I need to get caught by that? Okay, I've never seen him get caught by that attack before.
Right.
Going HD, he has a Wisdom 5, so he's probably just going to try the Wisdom Fire instead.
I think that'd be a little bit questionable. It's, you add RV still, so he would eventually probably break out. That's really the main thing, even though, yes, you do have a higher Wisdom level. You add RV, you will get Retaliation, and that's not fun.
I feel like Ignite's ground shake is going to be a bit faster for the fact that she has a higher strength stat, so...
We'll see. Oh my goodness, these kids are being so mean.
It's more like Jack being mean.
Yeah, Jack's pushing him around.
Okay, now it has that cure ready. Okay, and does not miss the first hit.
It does get the first hit.
Alright, easy fight. Just needs to throw an ether, and she'll be all good.
Pop. Wildcat. Just start.
Ooh, okay, needs to make sure she untargeted, so that's kind of a little unfortunate. You want to make sure you stay locked on the whole time.
Yeah. He got back up there and just has to get a... Okay.
Still, this is still faster than Herdez's fight. So.
Still faster is...
But now she just has BC... Beast Castle 2, and then the 3 prep fights she has.
And it's straight to BC2. Yeah.
Honestly, this is looking pretty okay, potentially. Herdez still has to do all of SP2, so it's quite a bit of a trip.
I think that's the biggest thing Herdez has on. It's like SP2.
He also has currently has like about a, I want to say 45-second loadless
ish
reference. Yeah. I could be wrong on that one just immediately.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, just getting bullied. Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's a little unfortunate. Just gonna go for straight hits instead of trying to go for the PRC.
And back. That should combine? No.
Unfortunately. If it swirls around like that, that's usually the sign he's not going to combine. It should be dead. Oh, almost.
Get the finisher.
Okay, just the super armor. Unfortunate. One of the few fights that has super armor like that. Alright.
Just keep hitting him. Why won't you die?
Thankfully, Reflectless Vexen. It's pretty chill. Not too hard of a fight.
Yeah. And he's got Duck Flare, so.
Got final form.
Oh, gets the jumps immediately. Okay.
She got a little reflect damage off there at the beginning, and then just got lucky with those jumps.
Alright, hopefully that reflects. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, he's gonna get jumps. No, she's fine. She's fine. Ooh, wait, hold up. This Wisdom Fire might be working for Herdez if Goofy... Nah, never mind. He eventually breaks out.
If Goofy... nope, Goofy... Nope.
Alright. Oh, does a finisher, so now he's just in the air again. That's one of the few tiny annoying nuances about duck flare that a lot of people will do, is if they do a duck flare, they won't go for a finisher, because it'll prop them up. Okay, does get a good fight though.
Okay, good fight.
All he has to do is SP2 and Larxene. But Ignited's on 3
Ignited's on a warpath. Like, Ignited, I think, has all the rest of them prepped.
Yep, they're all
Like,
prepped.
just So it's how fast can Herdez get through 2?
Oh hey, Herdez has money now. That's
Where
interesting.
did Herdez get that money?
Vexen has had a money pouch. Wow.
Oh, okay. I did not
That's
see Ignited get that.
that's kind of stupid.
Ignited didn't do Vexen yet, so...
Oh no, Ignited! I think she thought she had duck flare on because she saw duck flare earlier in the season and just never realized she has it off. Now, thankfully, what are you trying to go for, Ignited? Have final. Why not just go for final?
Final fire?
I guess she's trying to go for it as late as possible so that it does kill and you don't get DM'd.
It also may have been like she has duck flare on and just accidentally was in the wrong
duck flare's
one.
not on. It was not on the node.
It was not, okay.
Okay, so she was just going for as late of a final form as possible. So this should kill. So solid fight then.
Yep, still good.
Yeah. Really good strat
Faster
to make
than
sure that
Herdez.
you at least can skip the DM.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 more fights, and both are prepped.
Yep.
And this should definitely be a way easier. Yep, she immediately puts on them. Realizes, well, I have it off. Oh, that's unfortunate. She's buying ethers, and then she's gonna get money pouch right now. Yeah, this is heavily in Ignited's favor right now.
Yep.
Yeah, with Herdez still having to go through all of SP.
Oh, okay, misses that one.
Good.
This is another. Thankfully, you kind of do too much damage that doesn't matter.
Gotta kind of watch that gliding backwards.
Launch your Tokyo Drift.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's it.
Yeah, this unless she has a bunch of mistakes or basically a lot of
Unlikely,
deaths, like death cycling, which I don't see.
I don't foresee it happening. Let's be honest.
I think the reflect
that
is
reflect
super
paid
helpful.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, the reflect's gonna be the is gonna be the big difference right there.
I think Herdez did make the best of what they got, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was quite enough.
Yeah. For the chat asking, I don't think the forcing final was worth it. Now, granted, at that time you did not know that final was on 34. There was no way of knowing that. So in that sense, yeah, but like.
Not to mention, Herdez kind of had like his leveling wasn't too efficient there at the time, so it really came down to how much low. He just felt probably more starved for levels to the point where that is. Plus, also he had the unfortunate like stuff happen to him. So
Merges and just final fire Larxene down.
Alright, this should be GG's though.
yeah, I don't
that's
see
it.
Herdez getting through the rest of it before she
like
does.
the 20 seconds he has. Yeah, there's no way.
Now here's
Not
something
enough
else.
time.
Now here's something else. If you're Herdez, what are you forcing Ignited to play?
Man, this does mean we actually have a guaranteed game 3 at the very least.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a guaranteed game 3. I know they're doing game 1 and 2 tonight, and then game 3 is tomorrow.
Okay, Herdez forfeits, realizes not enough time to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it for game 1, so the series is now tied up on 1.
You gotta win 2 games now.
Yeah. It's best of 3 now.
Yeah.
But
Man,
I think Herdez has
that was a weird seed. This was
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
weird
you
seed.
started out with nothing in that seed. Nothing.
They played that super well though. Big props
Oh.
to both of these racers for
Yep.
such a great performance on that race.